do you regret what you said about Daniel Cormier at the media day because of who he is in your life and all the attention and everything that happened afterwards?
I don't regret what I said because I hadn't eaten in 3 days. I hadn't drank in 2 days. They're asking me questions. I spoke from my heart. I never really regret what I say because I wasn't mean. I was very loving. What I regret, I guess, is where I said it. Maybe I shouldn't have said it there because then that allowed the media to take it and do whatever they wanted with it. And I said it after my post-fight too. There was a medium. I gave kudos to Mark Goddard and the Las Vegas Commission for the great job they did with the show. And I heard it in that moment in the interview. He said, well, look, you took a stab at Keith Peterson, I noticed, and you gave kudos to Mark Goddard. And I said, hold on 1 second. That's exactly what happened with me and Cormier right there. Is whatever got said, you can twist it and hear your interpretation and write a headline that everybody's going to click. That's the world we live in today. But the truth is, I never said anything bad about Keith Peterson. You did. And I gave kudos to Mark Goddard, and that got turned into me talking bad about Keith Peterson. How does that happen? That's the world we live in today because we take interpretations and we make them facts. And now everything's a mess. And that's what's happening on the internet. And that's what allows all this gray area that nobody knows what the heck's going on anymore. That's why we got to stay together, eye to eye in person. And when you stay and you look at somebody and you say, I didn't say that, you did. You know, it creates an accountability conversation and we can move forward in a clear place. And so I did that. And that's what I could have done in that interview with what I said about Cormier. Look, you and me both know I love Cormier. You love Cormier. How do you not love Cormier? He's got the personality of gold. I get that. This was a completely different conversation we had. This was about job and what is your job? Not everybody needs to do it your way, Dom. I hear you. The point is, what is the job of a color analyst? Not my job. Not what is my job as a color analyst. What is your job as a color analyst? Well, is it just to know off the top of your head what these guys do? Like, put yourself in their position, Cormier. Would you want somebody to watch film before you fight? Or would you want them to not? That was the only question I asked. All the other defense came from whatever else it came from. I simply asked questions.
E se poi te ne penti,